Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Christian Wood.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the games start. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
Here's Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Not enough to affect Davis's shot. It'll take more than that.
Now Edwards. Now the pass to Towns. Dishes it to Conley. Over Russell. Conley's shot is off. And here's Los Angeles. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
Here's Reddish. Good as the jump shot falls.
Beautiful vision and awareness there from Anthony Davis to find the open man for the score.
We know Greg, LA's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
Outside, Russell. James, a screen on Conley. Russell finds James. Back to Russell. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And good that time.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Gobert with the screen on Russell. Tries the spin move. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Finished off the break.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Pass to Edwards. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe, and that one, good. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards, scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Now here's James. A 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And talking about LeBron James, Steve, he still is on the hunt for more championships.
Kevin, that hunger is still evident. He's all about finishing his career on a strong note, which includes winning as many titles as possible. Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
James outside. Prince kicks to LeBron. Lakers whipping the ball around now. From deep. And it's Prince, that time on the assist by Russell. 6 points for Taurean Prince.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniel. Brown comes in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Milton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Davis down low. Gobert on him. Releases. And it's Davis missing.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
They did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Here's Hood, Schifino. And that one drops for him. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Reed is out there with Anderson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker. In at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here is Hachimura. After the miss from Kyle Anderson, bangs home the trifecta. Reeves has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Edwards looking it over. Reed gets the bucket. Reeves got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Reeves, defended by Milton. Vanderbilt the pass to LeBron. Vanderbilt setting the pick for LeBron. 4 on the clock. Pass to Reeves. Takes a 3. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 7. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's James. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Anderson finds Edwards. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves. Up and in on the layup. Reeves has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Get out there on the corner drive squad.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Alexander Walker. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Wood. Taurean Prince comes in for Vanderbilt. Reddish, he's checked in for Hachimura. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Reeves. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Anderson. Gobert with a screen on Prince. Anderson passes to Gobert. To the inside. And Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Now here's Conley. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Conley for 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. James left side. The pass to Reddish. Davis sets a screen. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anderson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura is checked in. Russell against Conley. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Hachimura. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. Russell kicks to Davis. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Reddish. It's Davis on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Now here's Reddish. T right on him. And McDaniels with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota, trailing here by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 8.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating it to offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Lakers.
How about that ball movement? So often we see guys dribble, and make themselves easy to defend. Not this team. Not in the first half.
Passing up good shots for great shots. That's what we're talking about right now.
And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Cavaliers. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Cameron Reddish is out there with Russell. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
LeBron passes to Reddish. Back to James. Passes it to Prince. LeBron James charging through contact.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere, against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's Edwards on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. Now, here's James.
Trading threes. You think you've got something going, then LeBron matches you at the other end.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Reddish.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 7. It counts, and the foul. That one is on Towns.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Free throw good, James.
We don't get too many generational players, and LeBron James, he is definitely one of them.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Down low, Towns. A rebound by the Lakers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
James looking around. And Prince with the jam.
Such an intelligent playmaker. LeBron spots the openings and exploits them.
Now here's Conley. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. There's the pass to Gobert. Towns down low, and Gobert kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers leading by 8. Outside, Russell. LeBron against Gobert. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Minnesota. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's Los Angeles. They're in 5th place.
And, you know, for the Lakers, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Now, here's McDaniels. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Conley after the basket by Los Angeles. Stop the run. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Get back down to 8 after they get the basket from Towns.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Reeves the pass to Russell. They set the pick. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley up top. He's guarded by Russell. Russell against Conley. Over to the wing. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's only a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
So often the catalyst.
Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Shake Milton is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. And there's Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Edwards, that's good.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
And here is LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. The fadeaway. Yep, that one goes in there. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Edwards, that's good.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
It's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Timberwolves have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Minnesota calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Christian Wood. Taurean Prince comes in for Vanderbilt. Reddish, he's checked in for Hachimura. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Reed. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Gobert, the screen. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Towns, a screen on Russell. Conley with the 3. Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
The ability of Davis to hit from there really makes the defender pick a spot to guard him.
Edwards passes to Towns. Right side, Edwards. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's James. LeBron powering inside.
LeBron taking over on the offensive end, getting into the teeth of the defense and making a spectacular play.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. James, the pass to Davis. Over Gobert, and it's Davis missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Now here's Edwards, guarded by Reddish. 11 feet away, it drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping.
Oh,
Yes!
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Conley with a wide open look. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
It's stolen by Davis, and now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 24 seconds left in the fourth.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. Fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell, 2 shots.
Gets the first, that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Towns for 3. Prince grabs the miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. Frames it from downtown. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.